My name is Adam Mowery. I work for the Chester County Conservation District, and I'm the Mushroom Farm Resource Conservationist. Alright, so we're at a mushroom farm here. I'm doing a construction check because they are installing the practices that we designed for them here. This is the design we put together for them. It's, approved by an engineer, and this is something that we give to a contractor so he can do the work. A brief description of my position with the mushroom farmers is essentially I make sure they are meeting the regulations that PADEP has in place for them. There's a mushroom manual out pretty much depicting what they need to do in terms of collecting their wastewater and managing the spent mushroom substrate correctly. So I make sure that they are adhering to those laws that are in place. I do that in a number of ways. Basically, they need to have an environmental management plan on their farm so I can write and review those plans, and also we do some technical assistance as far as helping them install the best management practices that they need to have in place. A typical day in the field will probably be meeting with a couple different farmers to review any issues that they have. If they want our technical assistance, we'll meet with them and walk around the farm with them and see what the issues are. Also, I do a lot of surveying out in the field, so that could take a full day of surveying a farm, and then we'll come back and load that survey up onto the computer to eventually work on the design. So this is the inside of a mushroom house. They're washing it out. They just harvested their crop. So these are the beds that they load the mushroom compost on. There's 6 or 7 beds in this house. Once the mushroom compost is loaded on it, they'll pasteurize the compost, and then they'll spawn it, put the seed in it, and then the mushrooms start to grow probably about after 4 to 6 weeks. I think the people is what I probably enjoy most about the job. Most of the farmers I work with are great, and they want to do the right thing, and they're pretty cooperative. So helping somebody from sort of A to Z, if they have a farm that's really not in compliance, helping them eventually come up with a design and put the practices in place and see that it's working correctly and that they're able to manage it, that's pretty satisfying.
Sometimes you want to do your best, but it takes you a while to get to the point until you really take the words and put them in action. And Adam Mowery is a man that takes words, puts them in action. I wouldn't want to cross him. He's been very pleasant to work with.
I feel the environmental field is extremely important, and I think it's only going to get more important as the years go on. Obviously, the past couple of years there's been a lot more emphasis on going green and doing the right things for the environment, and I think that makes people feel good inside to do the right things, but I think it's really important as we continue as a society. We need to respect the environment. Why I initially got interested in conservation and environmental field is probably growing up, going hunting a lot. I enjoyed the outdoors. I think it was something that personally affected me. I was interested in land conservation initially because I could see development and things affecting where I grew up, and me not being able to enjoy hunting and being outside like I once used to. So I think it just was something that grew on me from a pretty young age. I think there's a lot of opportunities in the environmental field, and I think the one beauty about being interested in the environment and conservation is that you can do any number of things. Ultimately, I think you need to be self-motivated, and really there's a lot, like I said, a lot of opportunities, and you need to, I guess, just put your foot in the water and see where you go.